Guys, welcome back to see you out there. Welcome to another, we'll call it a travel vlog. We're still in Texas. We're not in Houston anymore. Where are we at, Corey?
We're in Enchanted Rock, y'all.
Guys, we are outside of Fredericksburg. We're going to go spend the weekend in Fredericksburg with friends, and we stopped on our way to town to hike the Enchanted Rock. We're going to do some great aerial stuff with the drone for you guys. I broke the drone out. I got in a little bit of trouble. I'm not supposed to have the drone in the park without a special permit. I didn't know about it, so I apologize. I won't have any drone footage for you guys. We're gonna do the summit. We're gonna go check into our VRBO, our little house in Fredericksburg, and then up there we're gonna go to LUCKENBACH.
Yeah.
You guys, we're gonna go to LUCKENBACH and have a beer, maybe see some live music. So we're just gonna turn this into an awesome vlog with a lot of beautiful footage here from Enchanted Rock, guys.
Good job, Ben.
All right, y'all, we'll see you on the trail.
Funky little plant. He's cool. Trying to hike up Enchanted Rock with an Army Ranger. It is a workout. I don't know if you remember, he put me through this once before. I guess I never learned my lesson. If y'all remember our vlog from, where were we at? We were in Manuel Antonio and we drove down to...
Oh, Noyaca.
Noyaca waterfall. He did not warn me all the hills hiking. This isn't as bad, but I'm having flashbacks. Alrighty, y'all, so my little evaluation about hiking up to the top so far. I would say it's probably on the easy spectrum. If you haven't been here before, there's no handrails, but the rocks are kind of laid out like steps, so nothing really too uneven. The only thing I'd recommend is wear some grippy shoes. Nothing that'll slip. But other than that, it's a pretty easy hike up to the top. We're almost there. Okay, he always waits until like the last piece of the hike, and it's always the steepest part. So it's easy, but maybe a little harder than easy now. Brad just ran up to the top. Oh, king of the rock up there.
There, guys, out of breath a little bit. We've been pushing kind of hard to get a little exercise out of this. Absolutely gorgeous up here. Beautiful scenery. Check this out, guys. It's crazy to think that 4 hours from Houston, Texas, there's hills like this and it's just gorgeous. The central part of Texas is unbelievable. It's so pretty. No place to graze in case you get hungry. We're almost to the top, guys. Another 2-3 minutes. We'll give you all the summit view. It'll be gorgeous. Here we go. We're almost there. She's gonna try to beat me. Oh, how pretty. How pretty. Look at that rock quarry. How pretty is that? Guys, this is very accessible, very easy. We pushed it kind of fast just because it's what I do. This is a very easy hike. I think anyone could make it. I think anyone would enjoy it. Take your time, bring water if you're not in the best of shape. This is accessible to anyone. Even your kids can make this walk. This is absolutely gorgeous. Anyone in Texas, in the Houston area, if you have not been out here and done Enchanted Rock, you've got to come out here. This is stunning. This is so pretty.
Even pretty with the clouds.
Guys, this place looks almost fake. It looks like Walt Disney came in here and made a landscape for like a Star Wars movie or something. It doesn't seem real. This is such a crazy place. Look at these giant rocks just right here in front of me. I have no idea why they're here. Look at this. I mean, it looks like a movie set. It's so crazy. I want to get Corey in front of these for some scale for you guys. Maybe get down here. I want to put you by these big rocks so people can see how big they are. She's up there being a photographer. I'm down here being a videographer. We got to get our lives together here. So I want them to see how big these rocks are. So take your 4'3" butt in there and let's see. I want to get a picture of you down there too. Look at that, isn't that crazy? That is so cool. Don't push it over. Guys, here at Enchanted Rock State Park, there are a number of trails. There's only one that comes up to the tip top, but there are all these trails that go all around, go on top of this rock here, go around the river down here, or the creek, and then there's a lake down there. So we're gonna start making our way back down and then find another trail. Maybe this one back here that goes back to the lake. Which one do you want to do?
The lake one.
The lake one?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna start making our way down. Corey tells me we can't go down this way. So we're gonna make our way. You can see these people way down here.
I don't know, maybe you can, but it looks like you look over the edge and it looks like you're just gonna fall off, but if you keep walking, you can keep seeing so I don't know. It looks like it just goes down, but it may not.
We found a way off. You can go this way, it just looks so steep. So the summit's up here and the main trail goes down that way. But we're gonna come down off the side of the hill, down here, and then you can see the little trail down there at the bottom where we're gonna run into it. And then we're gonna go this way, back towards this lake. It is absolutely stunning here, it's so pretty. This rock across the way is my favorite. Like, it's all broken and craggly.
It is cool. It looks like copper. It's like that green, coppery.
Patinaed?
Patinaed. Who's Tina?
Patina.
A patina?
We are getting ever closer to the trail. We found our way from the top. Step in that little hole. Down through, oh look, a black squirrel cat thing. What the hell was that?
A black squirrel cat?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Anyway, we found our way down. We're pretty close, it's a little craggly, but we found our way down to the lake trail. I don't know what it's called.
Alrighty, y'all, we made it down. Of course, Brad has to find a new way. We can't take the regular way. We'll find our own way, our own path. Woo! And I almost tripped there. But we found our way down to the lake trail. And hopefully, I gotta watch where I step. It's a little rocky here. Hopefully we'll get there soon.
It's a pretty deal.
Yeah.
Good, we're at a cave.
Good cave.
Oh, look at this.
There you are, boo.
Look at this. We gotta pull this up. Hey, what's holding that thing up?
That.
That stick?
I wonder how. Y'all, comment below or in our video if you know why the granite has these like little lines in it. It seems like a lot of pieces. Oh, you know?
That's where they drill down to drop dynamite to blow it apart. They core drill and they drop dynamite and that blows it apart. That's how they move this kind of rock.
So there was a piece of dynamite right there?
At one point in time, there was dynamite dropped in there to blow that apart. Whatever they blew this off of, a quarry or whatever.
An animal dropped a piece of dynamite right there. Really?
Uh-huh.
You knew that?
Of course.
Look, sand brains.
The total package.
The total package.
Minus the package. Per inch of rain per decade. Here the Serengeti is the driest place on the planet. Very few animals can survive here, including spiders, jalapenos, and iguanas. In these robust and hot conditions, the animals grow fierce and competitive for food, water, and shade. You can see here a dry pool where giant tarantulas are fed on the carcasses of dying salt rocks.
There you go, National Geographic.
You're filming?
What are some of those nature shows, like where you have to survive in the wild for a certain amount of time?
Naked and Afraid.
Yeah, but there's some that you don't have to be naked for that sound a little bit more fun.
I don't know if they were like competitions, but there was like Survivor Man,
Yeah.
and then there was Survivor Man, Bear Grylls.
Bear Grylls, yeah, that's right.
Those guys. I think the Survivor Man was the realest. I think they said Bear Grylls slept in hotels at night. Not that he's not a beast. He's an awesome dude. But I think the Survivor Man, Les Stroud, I think his name was.
Okay.
I think he was like the real deal. Like he
The real deal.
legit stayed out there.
Yeah. Would you ever do Naked and Afraid?
I'm not built for Naked and Afraid.
Would you just do Afraid?
I would do Afraid, but I don't have the amenities for the naked portion.
That may come in handy.
It would be embarrassed and afraid then. It would just be not funny.
But then they wouldn't have to blur. Just kidding.
Very
Just
true.
kidding, baby.
And again, Brad sits to pee.
We're kidding.
When we were on the top and we pointed down towards this little lake, the pond that's back behind us, this is where we started up here, guys. So take a look. We are way up there. We hiked down off the side, and now we've come around through this way. It brings us here. So we are taking pictures, enjoying the walk. Like Corey said, it's overcast, it's a little drizzly, which is actually making it really nice conditions for this. I'm carrying a backpack, all our camera gear, and I'm not even sweating on my back yet. So this is perfect conditions. A little drizzle, it's not enough to mess with the camera stuff. It's springtime, so it's beautiful. Everything's budding. There's all kind of flowers, the cactuses are budding. Lots of wildlife. It is beautiful out here. We are really enjoying this day. We're excited about this weekend, guys. Check out Corey doing her little photography thing.
Oh, sitting in a truck for 4.5 hours and then having to bend over to take a picture. I needed to leave.
We made it to the little pond we've been walking to. I wish I could bring a fishing rod back here. This would be a great place to film a bass video. You know there's a monster in here. Look at this beautiful, beautiful pond, y'all. Ooh, somebody just took off. Turtle or fish? Ooh, there's deer tracks. So we know there's deer on the park. There's all kind of neat tracks around here. This is the first deer print I've seen. Now, this part of Texas is eat up with deer. They're everywhere. We may drive around tonight after we leave Luckenbach and try to see a few. All right, we started here. Then we went yellow path all the way up to the summit, which is there. And then we climbed down the side of the mountain to here. And now we are all the way back here at Moss Lake where we're not swimming. So now we are going to walk. This is the trail we came in on. So I guess we're taking this one back. But look at all these trails.
Back, or what about the green one?
Okay.
And then
Back
either
to
the green to the orange or the green to the purple. I don't want to go back.
Okay, let's go. We got to go this way anyway to get to the green, right? Because we're here.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to walk back down to the green. And then that'll take us behind the rock all the way to here. And then we can take the purple one back down to Frog Pond. And then we'll have to walk the orange one back to where we parked.
Okay.
Is that right? That work good for you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here to here to here to here, from here to here to here to here.
Good.
Okay, so we're gonna add a little extra trail. We're gonna add 20 miles or so. It's actually probably not even a mile. All right, we're gonna ease down and catch up with the green trail. See y'all there. All right, so we made it to the end of that trail, and now we're at what they call Turkey Pass Trail. So we've got the main rock here, and another little one over here, which ain't all that little. So we're gonna take this Turkey Pass Trail, which goes right down the middle of these two. How you feeling back there, babe?
Oh, I'm good. It's a perfect day to hike today.
It is perfect. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's a little breezy. It's like air conditioned.
Yeah, it feels good.
It's not real buggy.
No.
You know, I hate bugs.
And there's still wildflowers out.
Yeah. I think we're towards the end of the wildflowers. We did see bluebonnets and some Indian paintbrushes and what are those, buttercups?
Yellow Texas stars and buttercups and wine cups and Gaillardia pluchias.
So we saw a lot of plants. Not as flowery as we thought. but still very beautiful, very pretty hike. We are very excited. Ooh, critter. Okay, we're gonna keep walking, guys. We'll bring y'all back in a little bit further. It is gorgeous out here. I'm telling you, if you've not been to Enchanted Rock, I think they recommend that you get a pass early in case it gets busy on the weekends. We did pre-buy a pass for today. It wasn't needed. It is not very busy here. It's a Friday. We don't work Fridays, so, but it was not very busy. It's not very packed. There's been some families on the trails, not bad at all. I think it's $8 a person, like 16 bucks or something like that. Super easy. It took us like 2 minutes to check in. It's worth the drive.
About the drone.
Yeah, I couldn't fly my drone, which was my fault. I didn't research that. I just assumed I could fly the drone, but I don't want to get in trouble. Huh?
Who knew you had to get a permit to fly a drone? I didn't know that.
Another little tidbit about Miss Corey, I bet y'all didn't know. What was your hobby in college?
My friends and I used to go caving.
Caving?
Yeah.
Spiders in caves. I don't go in them. You ever see any giant spiders?
Yeah, spiders, bats. There's a bunch of stuff, bunch of creepy crawlies. We even, one Thanksgiving, a group of us went up to Tennessee and camped up there for Thanksgiving and went caving. We caved here once.
Yo, I ain't down with no spiders. Crocodiles, sharks, I don't care. Skydiving, jump out of planes, rappelling, cool. Spiders is where I draw the line. Spiders, napalm, weapons of mass destruction, whatever it takes. Oh, that is pretty good. Good eye.
Crazy that it didn't break.
Right, and did it?
Huh?
You have to assume this rock fell off of the hill at some point in time from up here somewhere. And like I just imagine it doom 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 and coming to rest right here. How do you predict that's gonna happen? How do I know right now that one of these giant rocks are gonna break off? Like, look at this thing here. This one right here, that whole thing looks like any minute it's coming. It's squishy like a little bug.
Ew. Alrighty, y'all, so Brad and I just finished our hike. That was a awesome hike. We couldn't have picked a better day. When we first rolled up, I was like, man, it's overcast and a little bit rainy. I was like, dang it, I wish it was sunny, but you know what? I'm actually really glad it turned out this way because it just feels absolutely amazing. There's barely anybody in the park today. We came on a Friday and we saw a few people. Everyone was super, super nice. Everyone, I guess all the outdoorsy people were happy that it was great weather today too.
Yes.
But all right, well, we're gonna just hike our way out of the park and we're gonna make our way to Luckenbach. We've been once before. We actually got a bottle of wine there that we still haven't opened. That was like 2 years ago. So we'll probably get one more bottle and maybe
have a drink over
maybe two, and then we can open one.
If you guys don't know what Luckenbach, Texas is, it's Willie Nelson's song. Y'all look up Luckenbach, Texas, with Waylon and Willie and the boys. Anyway, I'm not a country fan, but it goes something like that. So Luckenbach
I forgot my Willie shirt.
So Luckenbach is like a big deal in Texas. Willie Nelson and all them jazz, there's always music there. It's a cool little spot. So we'll get there here directly and we'll share Luckenbach, Texas with y'all. It's about an hour.
Look at that pretty blue bird.
He is pretty. It's about an hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour from here. It's past Fredericksburg. Oh, purple and pink and blue ones. Anyway, we'll see you guys in Luckenbach. Yo. We made it, y'all. Luckenbach, Texas. It's a cool little place. This is a big time center for Texas dirt road country music. There's a band over here unloading. We're gonna go in here and have us a little drink, put us a sticker on the wall. Check this place out.
Everybody is a somebody in Luckenbach.
Some people believe the ace of spades is a good luck card. Some people believe it's a bad luck card. I believe it's just the luck you got when you're holding the card. In this guy's case, though, it's all bad. Y'all stay with me on this. It tells a story, and it's pretty good. You know that it's the big joker and the her and the queen made a mighty fine pair. I come home with both here, carried a bottle and finding my fall. Not to mention the late phone call. Well, it didn't work out for me and Miss Navy. Like eating what an athlete. You can't open the windows and even the door, but a bad fart stick to your face. They're great and warm in your hands in the winter. You gave the bugs to play. Don't see any bugs around here, y'all. Now, a little kid behind me in the supermarket line. They face it like they drank cider milk. I love dogs and pups, but hell, I love to hear them gag and yell. Thank you very much. Go get some more.
I wish they had some stickers up there. I took a toss. I see that sticker on top of that king line.
No, they're having her fishing off the bridge.
Very fun place, guys. If you've never been to Luckenbach, Texas, there's always somebody playing music. It's always very, very mellow. I've never been here after hours, like 9, 10 o'clock at night, but it's always super mellow. Good beer prices, good beer selection, a lot of good Texas beers on tap. Really, really fun place. It's only, what, 9 miles out of Fredericksburg.
Super easy to get to.
Yeah, it's a fun place to come chill, listen to somebody picking on a guitar, and drink a few beers before you head back to town. So we're about to do a little walk around, then we're gonna head to Fredericksburg and get ready to change, shower, and go to dinner. So we'll catch you guys in a little bit. Gift shop mission complete. Luckenbach bottles of wine. Now we're gonna go head to our house, our VRBO, get checked in, show you guys that place. It's super cool.
I'll give y'all a little tour.
We'll do a little tour of the house, and then we're gonna head off to dinner. We'll sign off for dinner somewhere in Fredericksburg. So we'll see you guys in a few.